was a kid growing up. Like
Yeah.
I grew up in Inkster, so like I would go
Yeah.
to the pub. But then I got in, bro. I was in 4th grade. It was when he was over on what is that, Inkster Road? Yeah, over on Inkster Road in
Hmm.
Carlisle, bro.
Okay.
A dude come in there, bro, put the gun in my face. I'm in 4th grade. He puts the gun in my face, like, yo, everybody just give me the money. And like I used to be with my grandpa. Like my grandpa used to take me everywhere. And he like looks back at my grandpa, like, hey, and don't try nothing, old man, like talking crazy. And bro, like he like, he put the gun to me because like I was literally the youngest person in there. So obviously you just gonna do
Yeah,
anything.
you
And
as a kid, yeah.
so then he look at one dude or whatever, and he just go up to him and like take his watch, take his chain, and then just dip, bro.
Damn, bro.
And my barber and like my man's like went outside or whatever, and they's like, "You still want to get your haircut?" And I was like, well, "I guess, whatever." Like my grandpa was like, "Yeah, let him finish." And then I went home, bro. I guess I passed out, and like I was just remember waking up to my mom's, bro, and like that was like in 4th grade, and like my mom was like, "Yeah, you never going to Bub again." So I just started going to Bub recently, like as an adult type junk. Like now I'm a grown man. Like I was like, I should be all right, but yeah,
That's wild, bro.
that's my
Damn,
Bub,
bro.
That's
bro.
a story for your ass.
Ain't it, man? That's how you start off, bro. You feel me?
Like a proper introduction.
Oh,
like
for
he
sure.
Our first guest on the
definitely.
Catchweight podcast.
For sure, bro.
Like University of Michigan alum, the University of Michigan alum, huh? Member of Kappa Alpha Psi. What up, new? Huh? Like digital media guru.
Hey.
Right? Come on, huh?
Yep, I'm sick.
IG socialite.
You feel me?
He a mini sneakerhead.
A mini.
Hey.
Javon to cool down.
Hey,
you don't be doing shoes like that anymore, Javon?
I've calmed down so much. You peeped. Yeah, I've calmed down so much, bro. I think I don't have any shoes from when I worked at Champs, bro, anymore.
Me neither, man. One pair. I sold all mine when I went to college. It just wasn't like that anymore. But
I just got rid of them all, bro. And plus, it's just like the way I dressed, my style. It's like I don't even think I can wear a lot of these now. So it's crazy, bro. Because when I was at Champs, bro, I used to just buy shit like just to buy it. You know what I'm saying?
every paycheck, bro.
I really miss them days, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I really miss them days. Except when I went to Briarwood. Oh, that was the worst decision ever. Oh, worst decision ever. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man. Thank you for the introduction.
Yeah.
One really happy to be here with you guys to catch up or whatever.
Appreciate it, man.
But yeah, man, you missed. That was a really good time of my life, man. And now I'm working for the Cavs, bro. So I graduated from Michigan with my communications degree. Because I was at Michigan when I was at Champs. So yeah, y'all know I was going back and forth. So yeah, I was commuting that year, but then like I moved up there my sophomore year, man, and became a noobs and really got it in with like campus. Like I was vice president of this organization called Heads, and it was like an organization for like Black men on campus to come together, talk about like our issues being a minority, because it was like I think we were 4%. Black people were only 4% of that whole place, bro. So like you really knew everybody. So
Michigan?
Yeah, bro.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, only 4% of us. So really small community. So I was like the vice president of that. Like we would put on like our own like Black homecoming. It was like a gala. It was real fun times. And then I became a Noops. That was great. I was the tail dog. You feel me? And then I was working at Big Ten Network. I got a job after I quit Champs. I got a job at Big Ten Network during when I was working while I was going to Michigan. So like I would commentate games. Well, I started off on camera. I started off like production work. So I did camera, replay, like literally like all the behind the scenes stuff that like from like a normal production. And then like junior year, they're like, yo, you want to try your hand at commentating? I was like, hell
yeah. That's dope.
Put me on.
So I think I can't remember what my first game was. My first game was, I think it was like a women's basketball game preseason. And back then, bro, like women's hoops was sweet. Like we had like Caitlin Flaherty, we had Kaiser. Ooh, she's so cold. Kaiser. Like Michigan hoops was low key kind of cold. So I mean, it wasn't a bad game. I was like, whatever. So I commentated like that. I've commentated baseball, bro, field hockey, lacrosse, soccer. So that was a really good experience, man. And then after that, I graduated, didn't have no job, no plan, no nothing, man. And like that's the one thing I wish I could take back. Like looking back, bro, is like I feel like when I was in college, bro, like I was just so focused on just having fun, just worried about the next day. Bro, I didn't apply to anything like towards when you graduate, like in May or something.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't apply to no jobs to like April.
Damn.
Type shit. Like I was just, bro, I just became the noobs. I was just like, man, I'm chilling hard. So I just was like, bro, I'm in a frat now. Like I was at the Kappa house, bro. I just wasn't thinking. Like, and that's the one thing, man, I wish I really could take back.
But do you, being from a frat, do you get a good network as far as business go?
I would say for the most part, you meet a lot of people, bro. And like my chapter specifically, like, so I'm Kappa Alpha Psi. We're like at Michigan. So we're like one of our single letter chapters. So we're Sigma chapter. So we were one of the first ones. We were founded in like 1922. And like, for this instance, like, bro, we just had like our like, cause we were just founded February 22nd. So like our charter day was like a couple of days ago. So we had like a weekend virtual or whatever. And we usually have them in person. But man, like we were looking at like our donations because our chapter turns 100 next year. Oh, it's gonna be so
Centennial.
lit. Centennial is gonna be so lit. Oh,
that's
my
dope,
God,
man.
And bro, I was just looking at like donations. It's like people in my frat like that have donated like $50,000, $40,000 just for our centennial next year.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what?
They
like
got bread.
So they got bread, bro. So like our network is like super extensive. Like one of my pro fights, I remember when I was in school, like he got me on a panel on Martin Luther King Day with like Desmond Howard was on there, like our quarterback at the time from Michigan was on there. We had like some track people. It was like all athletes, and then it was like me. Like I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm like, so it was live. And one of my pro fights ended up being the president of one of Dan's companies, Mr. Gilbert, one of his companies, when I ended up working for him. So like I walked up to him one day in the office and I was like, Sigma chapter? He's like, Sigma chapter. And he was like, yeah, Dan just made me. I was like, he's like, he ran like part of the business now. And I'm like, wow. So frats definitely give you like that extensive network. And I've always just like been super grateful for that, man. Like even now, like, you know, I try to look out for like, you know, the little ones that's like, you know, on campus now. Like it's all about a brotherhood or whatever. And, you know, I try to, you know, I definitely try to stay true to it because you work hard for it. So, you know, it got a lot of good connections, man. It's definitely one of the better decisions I made in college for sure. That's
awesome, man.
I definitely recommend it. But yeah, bro, like I graduated or whatever. I didn't find a job for 6 months. Like 6 months. I was applying everywhere, man.
That's
like
typical.
Yeah. And I wasn't used to it. And you know, when you going through it, bro, you just
tough.
like,
it's tough.
Bro, I'm going through it right now. I get it, man. It's fucking.
Bro, you just graduated?
I did in December. End of
December? Where did you go?
I actually just got this in the mail. Shout out to me.
Hey, let's go.
Wayne State, baby.
What's your major?
Business administration with the focus in management. But I think I'm going to accept a position here in Scottsdale and move out there in June. So I'm going to be an Arizona boy.
You're in Arizona?
Yes, sir.
You're in there right now?
No, I'm still in I'm in Northville right now. And then I think I'm going to start remote with this company if I accept it and then move out there in about June. So
nice. I'm actually going to Phoenix in 2 weeks.
Fuck yeah, man. It's beautiful over there. Get over there now before the summer, man, when it's like 120.
Oh my God, the desert. Oh, and the summer is awful. I went like I was also there like April or May of last year. It was hot as fuck. I'm like, I can't imagine the heat. I went to Vegas. I went to Vegas for summer league. It's like 110. That shit was awful. Like that was the very first time I was sunburned as a black man. That was the worst time of my life. Worst time of my life, bro. But yeah, that's what's up, bro. Congratulations on graduating. That's
appreciate you,
accomplishment, bro. Are you gonna go to B school?
What was that?
You gonna go to business school?
No, I'm just I think I'm trying to get into mortgages. So I'm looking at a couple building offices that have their own mortgage companies, and I'm gonna eventually work my way up, hopefully get licensed, be a loan officer. So that's my plan.
So that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so it's weird, man. Just like getting offers and like I'm like, do I get like a written offer? I don't know. Like it's just like going through this stuff, man. It's like holy crap,
Listen,
man.
Ethan, I work in HR, bro. If you need help, talk to me.
I'm gonna send you my written offer then, and you can look it over.
This is what I do.
My attorney Mo is gonna get back to you. But Javon, tell us, kind of go through what you do with the Cleveland Cavaliers, man, because that's dope. You're working for an NBA organization. That's crazy.
It's really cool. So basically, I'm kind of like director of digital content strategy for the Cavs. So like, excuse me. So basically, I kind of control like and strategize, kind of like our plan. Excuse me. For like what we do like on socials. So like a lot of the videos, photos that we do, I kind of I kind of come and help in production. So like I've hired like a couple camera guys. Like my guy Courtney, who I love, he's from New York. He was the photographer for Dykeman basketball. The park.
Nice. Yeah.
The other guy, my other boy, who I love as well, David. He shot for Alex Bazell, who's a NBA trainer, and he's one of the trainers who trained like at Mamba Academy with Kobe. So I got these two guys, and like we had this other guy, Jimmy, and like we have a really good team, bro. And the goal is to create great content, create stories.
I mean, Javon, don't be modest. They just created the Oscar winning per thing, but it's cool. Don't worry about it. We don't put that out there or anything, but
one of the productions we definitely did win an Emmy, man, and it was crazy. I didn't expect it to. It was just one of them things. It was crazy. It was like our first big project when we got down there last year.
You're like, wow, 1 for 1. Let's keep it going.
Literally, and it's funny because like we're making this new one. It's called Road Back, and it's like kind of like what I try to be like a BTS thing of like the team or whatever, and yeah, man, just the best thing to do is just to make really good content, and that's all we really want to do.
Definitely,
and just tell the story, and I think people hate on the Cavs, with our history and everything. So my best thing is to, like tell our story and be like, yo, we got something to prove. Like we got really good young players, a really good young core. Yeah. And so we got a lot to prove. And, my job is to like tell that story
man.
To our fans.
So what year did you start?
I mean, so I started with the Cavs. Like in Cleveland, I started that last September. Or no. It's been like a year and a half now. So like September 2019.
Mm-hmm.
But I got that from like working with ownership up in Detroit. So like I worked for Mr. Gilbert. Like that's who I got my job with. Like right out of college, I was an intern, and then I ended up like working myself up to helping him out with like Cleveland Cavaliers business or whatever. And then I made the transition to the Cavs. With doing digital stuff. So yeah.
Gotcha. So Bron was not there when you started going to Cleveland?
He was there.
Oh,
Bron was there. I was there. I got there bronze last year. So like I was at the finals and everything. I sat next to Chris Tucker. It was crazy. It was
Chris Tucker. Yo, that may have been one of Bron's most slept. I know, like from what I've researched on you, Von, is you're a Kobe fan, but that may have been Bron's most impressive season, if you ask me, man. He drove like dumpsters to that finals, man.
No, that's not it. That team that he took, that they played the Spurs the first time when they beat the Pistons, that was his best performance. Because what was his name? Booby Daniels?
Gibson.
Booby Gibson. Like, that was your best player? That was your second best player? Come on now.
Hey, Big Z, bro. Big Z was a baller. Get
Stop
out of here.
it.
He was a baller, bro. Z's a Cleveland legend, bro.
I was going to say, he has his number in the rafters, right?
Yeah, Z's that guy. He is the truth, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like
that year, Ethan was nuts, bro. Like, and it was crazy. Just like, man, like that's why I'm so grateful, man. Because just like seeing the things that I've been able to see, like seeing that up close and personal, and just like seeing, like, and I remember the first time seeing him, like, whoa, like Bron is huge, like, and not like you're at like saying people are huge when they're basketball players. Bron was huge, and like. He's just
every sense of the imagination.
Ever sense of the imagination, man. And so it was really cool just to see just greatness. Yeah, just just really do his thing, bro. Like I saw like the buzzer beaters against Toronto in those playoffs.
Oh
like,
yeah, off the
Off
glass.
glass.
Yeah, off glass. He did one against Minnesota too that year, bro. It was
on Jimmy Butler.
Yes, on Jimmy Butler. It was crazy. I'm just like, bro, this guy is really great. And even like, now like with the whole Kobe, Bron, and Jordan thing, I remember I said a couple like a week ago, I'm like, bro, like at a certain point you have to stop denying Bron's greatness, because as a Kobe fan, I have. Like, it's like what Bron is doing is not possible. Like,
unreal.
No one should be able to do that at 36, like leading the league, bro. Like, and people being scared of you at that age. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it was crazy. That Bron is great. He's a freak. He's a total
I just remember that like game 6, that first year you would have been there then in 2007. They were down 3-2, and he dropped like fucking some like 36, 13, and he hit 2 threes in Jason Tatum's face like at the end of the game after Tatum yammed on him earlier.
Yeah.
He's just staring at him, like putting the teeth out at him, and I'm like, oh my god, man! Like I was like,
yes, that game was nuts because I'm trying to think. I don't remember if it was that one, but we flew out there. I remember I flew out there for one of those games, bro. And like where I was at, I was sitting with like the guy I was reporting up to. We were the only Cavs fans like literally in our area. And I was like, I was only black person for miles because
Boston.
But it was, bro. I will say, TD Garden is nuts.
I bet
it's like, have you been there? It's just like it's like old, but it's like new, and it's like I've never experienced nothing like that, bro. And yes, bro, Brian just.
Can you just feel the history when you go in there,
bro? Literally, like I remember when I first got there, I just looked up. I was like, wow.
Like,
all those people. I was like, look at all those championships, bro. That's the first thing I did. And then like I got up and like I walked around the whole concourse. I was like, bro, I just got to see what because Garden is legendary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I definitely want to like do. Like is go to like every NBA's team
for sure
one day. That's what I definitely want to do.
That's awesome, bro. Man, yeah. Have you been to was it Madison Square Garden?
Haven't. I've been outside of it or whatever, but I haven't actually been inside.
That's one I really want to, for sure.
Yeah,
that's like the mecca of basketball right there.
A freaking mecca. And the Knicks been balling this year too.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to go to the Madison Square Garden, and I didn't go. I was supposed to go visit my friend. I had tickets to go see because y'all know I'm a huge KG fan. So when he was with Boston and they were playing the Knicks in Madison Square Garden, I had bleacher seats right behind the rim. I didn't end up going.
Why is that?
And that's when it's a long story. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna cry. But that's when him and Melo got into it.
Oh man.
And I missed that game. I was like, dog, it's all the games for me to miss. Like it's just, just so crazy that happened. Yeah, I gotta go though.
Man.
That was the one not to miss it too.
Man.
Exactly.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. For sure. So like have you been to, because with the All-Star games coming up, we can talk about that a little bit. Have you been to any?
Oh yeah. He over there 2 rows behind 2 Chainz and Amigos and shit. If I be out here, listen, I told you he an IG socialite now.
Yeah, I've been the last 3 or 4. My first one was LA. My first one being LA was just nuts.
I bet.
It was crazy. And just, I think just, being like, I don't know, I just feel like when I was there, I was like, wow, like I don't feel like I'm even supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? It was a feeling of that. And it was so just surreal. Like, man, and I remember we went to an after party, bro. And like Zendaya's dad and Tracy Morgan were like sitting at a table. And like me and my man just was like, the dude I reported to, he was like, you want to go talk to him? Like, bro, yeah. We just went up and bro, I was talking to Zendaya daddy. Me and him both did Taekwondo. We were talking about I was talking about Taekwondo with the guy, like randomly. And then Tracy Morgan just grabbed me, bro. He was like, look. He's like, I love to see people like us here. He's like, I don't know you. He's like, but I love you. And I'm glad you're here. And I was like, Tracy Morgan, I love you too.
That's crazy. crazy.
Like what? Like, bro, it was crazy, bro. Like the hotel we were at, bro. Like I saw Spike Lee on my elevator.
Oh my god,
Get the
bro.
fuck out of here.
Bro,
I mean,
it was the Beverly Hills, Wilshire, bro. And that's that's where like Lil Wayne recorded the Carter 3, bro. Like so, I'm bro, Wolfgang Putt got a restaurant in there, bro. And that's my first time on Rodeo Drive, bro. This is my first time in LA, like out west that far. So, bro, I'm just like, bro, that's Spike Lee. Oh my God, Michael Jordan right there. Oh my God, Adam Silver, Larry Bird. What is going? Is nuts, bro. And so like you just seeing all these people, bro, and then it's just like it was LA. And so it was LA, Charlotte. That was my first time to Charlotte. And then Chicago. Chicago was last year. Chicago was like probably the best one because Chicago is when like that photo is that photo of Bron and who is it? Bron on Giannis?
Yeah.
And you can see me in the background
with that like, red beanie or that orange beanie on,
bro. It's like the main photo, and you can see me right there.
Hell yeah, man! I see 2 Chainz, that Quavo. Hell yeah,
like
man!
Every year somebody like tweet that picture, Bleacher Report, blah, and bro, I'm definitely gonna get it framed. I'm definitely
you got
to. You have to.
That's something to tell your kids about,
bro. And it's just like. It's just like, it's like I think Chance was sitting in front of me that year. I think in LA it was like Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, and them. It was like the black comedians. It was crazy, bro. But yeah, All Stars is a really great experience, and I hope everybody like get a chance to like experience. Next year it's in Cleveland, so it's gonna be lit.
Oh, there you go. Because this year's gonna be weird. I mean, this year I don't even know if they're letting fans in, but.
Yeah,
no, they're not.
Really, really weird. I'm not even really too informed really how it's going down, but you know, hey, I mean, shout out to everybody that made it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be.
Let's talk about it.
Seriously, fucking Devin Booker. I don't know how you're gonna leave that dude off, but that's whatever.
Man. Yeah, that was interesting because did he get left off last year too? Right?
Yep, and he ended up replacing somebody.
And I'm shocked. Like after the bubble or whatever. Like after and the Suns are like last I think 20-10 or something like that, crazy. Like, I don't get it. But I mean, Devin Booker's been balling, man. But I think he is he was end up being AD,
replacing AD. Yeah,
right? Yeah, he replaced AD.
You know,
it worked out, but
disrespectful.
It was because like he deserved. I'm like no offense to Chris Paul, and I think Chris Paul kind of brought like a winning mentality to the Phoenix, but you don't get there without Devin Booker because they showed that Phoenix showed that they could do it without Chris Paul in the later half of the season last year,
and the bubble
going into the bubble. They showed it, right?
8-0, right?
Yeah, I mean they were balling,
crazy.
And I think I think a lot of people forget the fact that like the reason why the Suns were like not doing all that well at the first part of the season was because DeAndre Ayton got suspended for like what did he get suspended for like 25, 30 games last year. Yeah. He got suspended for a large part of that season, so that's why they struggled so much. Yeah. So he, if anything, I think he should have made it over Chris Paul, and I think we all kind of talked about how Dame deserved to be a starter over Luka Doncic,
for sure.
Yeah. But and then I think on the East. I think Sabonis should have made it over Vucevic.
As a starter?
No, as a reserve.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sabonis didn't make it?
I can see the argument. I mean, yeah, I can see the argument, bro. I'm a Vucevic fan. So
he can ball.
He can ball, bro. And I think he's a really good player. So it's just like, I think Vucevic, that one is debatable. I can see why people would definitely.
The only reason why I say that though, Javon, is because you look at the Pacers record compared to the Magic's record. They're doing better, right?
Yeah,
they're still in the playoff. They're fourth. Well, I think they're fourth or fifth in the Eastern Conference right now. Which I mean, not to say that's to brag really about much, but Sabonis really I think deserved that, and even I think you can make a case for Bam too.
Bam,
always.
Yeah, Bam's a baller, bro. I really like Bam, and
I do too.
I like his story too, man. And he really deserved that max. But
yeah,
man, I also wish man, Colin Sexton was in there, man. I gotta say that, man.
he been balling this year, bro.
Sexton been balling out, man.
He put that 42 piece up on Kyrie.
man, and he's young, and I think it was a lot of unfair things said about him when he first came in the league about like how he's not a passer and like how it was a lot of stuff said about him, bro. And I think he's a really good player. He's been having a dog year.
He's a bucket, bro. And you got to think he came in the year that LeBron left, so it's like that's a big shoe to fill, bro. Like that's a big
shoe to fill, and like you're going to be influential in what we're building it up to be back again. You know what I'm saying?
They got some nice pieces.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're man, I like what we're doing as a team. We're getting it together. It's no real expectation. It's just to grow, to get better, to push there and to get better through the draft and we making good moves like the Jared Allen thing. Like Jared Allen's a baller. Like I love Jared Allen, man. He's a great guy and just a rebound machine, double, and he's young. He's only 22, so it's just like
Well, that brings us to Drummond, Javon. Let's hear it. What's your take? What's going on with that?
I have no comment.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't care where he goes. I just hope he gets in I just don't go to Brooklyn, bro. I will lose my mind and never watch an NBA game if you go to Brooklyn, Andre Drummond. Don't do it. Don't do it.
For me, I don't think he's going to go to Brooklyn. I don't think Brooklyn has the assets to do it. And I don't know if they have the assets, but I think he'd be a good fit in Boston. Like they need a center presence. Tristan Thompson, your boy, he is not working out really all that well, Javon.
That's Bron's boy.
That is Bron's boy for sure. He got him his money. So shout out to Bron for doing that. But as far as Drummond goes, I think either him going to Boston would be a fit.
What about Toronto?
I did hear Toronto, and I told you I mentioned this too, but I think there's been these rumors floating around that like Lowry might end up going to the Sixers. So if he goes to Toronto, like it's what's the point?
Yeah, like I said, man, no comment.
Javon's probably got some inside scoop that he can't reveal to us, but
it's all good. We'll keep you to your contractual obligation.
Yeah, we get it, Vaughn. We get it. But here's the thing about the All-Star game. I don't think it's a full weekend, right? Like they're doing the dunk contest at half, and I don't know if they're doing
a 3-point at half too.
How does that work, bro? Like how are you going to
probably going to be an extended halftime.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it'll probably be extended. I have no idea, man. I think I think it's gonna be a sight to all of us. I'm interested to see how it's gonna go. Just like everything else with COVID, it's been interesting just to see how it's been going on. Like the Super Bowl, like I was like, I wonder how they're gonna do it. They did a pretty good job. So
they did.
Yeah, it looked great. Like I didn't even realize until they like showed the close-ups that a lot of those were just cardboard fans. I was like, damn, this stadium's packed. What the fuck? Like,
still a lot of people there.
It was
a lot of people.
Still about 20,000 people there.
Yeah.
Or if not more. It was
right.
I was actually shocked with how many people they allowed in there. I was like, that is insane.
Yeah. Yep. Man, for sure.
I don't know how the All-Star gonna be. It's gonna be interesting though, bro. I'm excited for how it's gonna be. Cause like they're not having the rookie game and they're not having the skills challenge either. So
no.
It's just All-Star game with that stuff in the middle. So
yep.
I'm interested to see if that'll also be the norm. Because with like them doing that at halftime, I wonder if what if that just get rid of All-Star Saturday night?
You think so?
Could be a potential, man. I mean, I know, I don't know. I'm just putting it. NBA, they always try to try things new. So I'm interested to see if that'll continue.
I don't think it'll happen because it's too much money that's made on that night to push it all into one day. I think if they make way too much money on Saturday night.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I'm telling you what they need. They need a one-on-one fucking competition, bro. Like
King of the court.
Players. Let's go, bro. That would be. Who wouldn't watch that, bro? Who wouldn't watch LeBron versus KD one-on-one? Like, let's go. Like, that would be insane.
I feel like people's pride might be intact for that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't want that because somebody gonna get their feelings hurt.
Possibly, man. But that would definitely be lit, bro. And also, just I think the dunk contest would be more exciting if we just got more premier athletes back into it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like back in the day, Michael was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I remember Kobe did it back in '97.
Dominique,
Clyde, Vince,
all of them.
All of them used to do it like back in the day. So I just feel like if we get back to that, that it could be really fun, bro. It could be really fun.
Yeah. It's the hype.
It's the hype. I think some people got into that thing where like people thought it was just too cool, trying to be too cool a lot of times. It's like, bro, like dunk contest, you supposed to show out. Like we supposed to see something we've never seen before.
Yeah. I think there's, for me, and y'all can tell me this, I don't think there's ever been a better dunk contest than that Vince Carter one. Even though I would say that Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon one, like Javon, you were there.
Yep.
Like who won that for real? Javon, talk to us. Who won that for real though? You were there. You saw it up close.
Bro. It was like, I think I was so impressed with both of them. I think I looked at somebody I was with. I was like, what is happening right now?
I bet, bro. They were killing it.
What is going on? Like, are they really jumping off the roof like that? Bro, I mean, I can see why both people would say with each one, but bro, just like, I don't know, like the way Zach LaVine just like, I would say Aaron's were more flashy, but I think Zach's was like, Zach kind of reminded me of like Clyde or like Michael, the way
he gets up so easy.
Air,
he like floated.
He floated. It was like, it was just like he just
floated.
It floated. So, bro, I will also, you said the Vince one.
That's Vince with T Mac and Steve Francis.
Yup.
Like that was a dog ass dunk contest. Bro.
Yeah, I would probably darn near agree.
That's definitely up there. But then also you got to think the year Dominique took off, Jordan won, and then the next year Dominique and Jordan faced off like the tiebreaker. That's crazy.
And I would also a low key sleeper, bro, is those Dwight Howard and Nate
Robinson. Yeah.
Those,
because
I remember the dunk contest. I feel like wasn't much of a sport back then. But I remember when those came back, bro, and they kept doing their rematches, the Kryptonite versus Superman. Them was low key heat. Like even if the dunks weren't always the best, it was just the thrill of it. Like the show, they did a good job, bro.
But he did, man. R.I.P. to Nate.
Yeah, man.
Like the one thing though, I had to give Dwight Howard credit for that. I don't think other people would have done. Dwight Howard allowing for Nate Robinson to have that moment to dunk over him with them kryptonite shoes on, with the green Knicks jersey on. Other people wouldn't have done. Like Mike wouldn't have done that, bro. Like that's not happening, bro. We in competition. You think I'm about to sit there and let you take? No. So you got to give kudos to Dwight Howard for just doing that, just for the entertainment of it.
That's definitely confidence. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were some good years, man. You're right, because they kind of just like revived the dunk contest. Before that, it was getting lame for a while, and then like that happened. Man.
Yeah, and that was like what the early 2010, the 10.
Yeah,
man.
That's when Brian was over there flirting, like I may come in and like
get the fuck out of here.
Like, oh, okay, we might get in, but bro, that's when it started getting hot again. So
Bron's a power dunker, though. I can't really see him coming in there making a lot of noise in a dunk contest. Like I don't know.
LeBron do that for the game, bro. LeBron will win a dunk contest.
You think so?
Easily.
Okay.
And I feel like that about a lot of NBA players, like you just don't know about. Like at first, even me, like when I remember I saw like when Colin did that dunk. I know I keep doing Cavs player. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, bro.
Colin did that dunk over Wendell Carter Jr. I don't know if y'all seen it, but definitely Google it. And if not, I'm pretty sure I can give you the clip, bro. Wendell Carter Jr. so crazy. And like I remember somebody sent me like high school things, and like Colin was like in a dunk contest in high school.
Yeah, he was in the McDonald's All-American one.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? And like, bro, like some of these cats can really win dunk contests. It's like obviously like Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, he a power dunker, but Donovan Mitchell is also very creative. He will like win a dunk contest.
Definitely, bro.
Miles Bridges. I really want to see Miles Bridges in one. I really want to see him in one.
Stop playing with us and give us what we asking for.
Man,
like that tip dunk that Donovan Mitchell had against the Rockets.
For sure.
Him and Miles Bridges on it.
Well, speaking with Zach LaVine, bro, dude has been balling like for real, like not dunk contests, like out of nowhere. He's been a bucket for a couple years, but like this year, what's he dropping like 30 a night right now? Like that guy is insane.
He's balling out of control.
Where did that come from, bro? Like I was like, holy shit.
He had it.
Yeah,
this was the thing. He's had it. Everybody thought it was like Wiggins. No, Zach LaVine always had it. He just needed his own spot.
And stroking it from 3. I think he's like 36, 38%. Like, dude's killing
I
it.
feel like his stroke is getting a lot. Well, he's always been a stroke because I remember that one game last year. I think it might have been against Charlotte where he hit like 3 threes or something in a row in like a couple seconds. Like,
oh yeah.
Yep. When they won it, yep.
Yeah, and they won the game. So like I feel like his shooting has gotten like a little bit more consistent, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But,
for sure.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if it's this year's his contract year or next. I think it's next. But I think he proven his worth and he proven that he's a hooper. Like he's a max contract player, and I think he's proven it. Like he in his prime. I think he just proposed to his girl. Like he doing it, bro. And then it's like the I don't know if the Bulls just
they're in the playoffs right now.
They in the playoffs, and I think if they just stay healthy, they could be a really good.
Yeah, they need marketing back.
Yeah,
they do.
And if Wendell stays healthy, like they have a pretty good solid
they
base
do
as well. So
they do.
Zach is.
Even though I'm not a Denzel Valentine fan, but that's okay.
That MSU, no.
Hey, they've been balling, bro. 2 big wins the last couple weeks or 5 days, I think.
Yeah. Beating Ohio State and Illinois.
So don't tell me that you Michigan fans aren't afraid of next Thursday when we face off, bro. I'm telling you, it's party on.
About to be an ass whooping. I'm gonna call it now. It's about to be an ass. They have no chance.
Not at
Don't
all.
think?
No.
I mean, wouldn't you have said the same thing about the last 2 games they just played? Because they've been playing like shit. Let's be honest. Like
I don't know.
I mean, granted,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Javon. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Maybe because I just don't like Ohio State. I just don't think Ohio State's that's good. I just,
Okay.
Maybe that's just me. But it's good quality wins. But, bro, Michigan is playing unreal.
Oh, for sure.
And I don't know. I feel MSU been playing good lately. And I feel like, college teams, they get good in spurts. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how good it lasts. But, go blue, man.
Hello, come on now. And I think, like, I'm gonna be honest. I watched that game. The refs cheated Ohio State out of that game because Liddell got fouled a couple of times down low that were like evident, very clear and evident fouls that did not get called.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong because I was watching it too, but it is what it is, bro.
Up.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, I'm sure you okay with it.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. I'm hanging my head on football, bro. I don't know what it is with Michigan, but it's like they don't get up for state or whatever it is, and state's pumped up every year to play Michigan in football, and like I think it's safe to say
Devin Bush off. Yeah, y'all pissed Devin Bush off. He's like, all right, yep. I got you. Don't worry about it.
I don't know, bro. It's been crazy though. Like the last 15 years, states just had Michigan's number in football. It's weird, which like historically is crazy because that's never been the case. But
yeah, I mean, we're in this with football. I've never I don't know, bro. This football stuff, I don't know what's going on with that. I just can't get with it. Like Harbaugh, the contract. Yeah.
Okay, so we had this argument last week, Javon. So set Mo straight. Harbaugh needs to go, right? He's fucking scrub.
I don't know. I just don't. I think I don't think it would be, the worst for Michigan to seek other employment, but it's also like, who is better to coach Michigan though? Like
That's what Mo said too. I get that. Like he's been
what other options you have out there?
Yeah, would you really say could coach Michigan? But it's also one thing I talk about with my boys often. Like, I think we get lost in the allure of Michigan football and what it was. And it's not really that anymore. And I think it hurts as a fan. And, like, we get caught up on this, like, Michigan is this great football school. But, like, in the last, we ain't been really good since the 90s.
Basketball school.
I'm so glad you guys said that, bro.
School. So, it sucks, though. But, I mean, overall, we're still better than Ohio State and Michigan State if you look at the long run. Overall. But it's just like I think we're in our slump. We're in our, it's going to take us some time.
And the crazy thing is, like, this whole thing with Harbaugh and us calling it a slump or whatever, like, this is the first year he has had a losing record.
True. But, maybe I think I'm not impressed because you got to think. So I got there. I was there when Harbaugh got hired. That's when we switched over from Adidas to Jordan Nike. It was blowout everywhere. Harbaugh's here. Obama came to campus our senior year. Michigan we were the number one public university in the country then. It was Harbaugh coming there was a big deal. Harbaugh, former Michigan football player, quarterback, like everybody. And so like, bro, I guess I have an escalated view because it's like, this y'all God. Okay, so he gonna deliver us to the promised land.
He didn't do shit.
And we're not winning bowl games.
You beat State once. You haven't beat Ohio State since he's been there. Like it's like
we're not beating Ohio State.
He beat State. He beat State more than once. Let's just make sure we're clear.
I think it was one time.
I want Ohio State. I want Ohio State.
That's exactly
Ohio State, the one that mattered to me, because Ohio State is Ohio State,
and that's why you keep losing to Michigan State, because you guys are like, fuck Michigan State.
They're the Alabama of the North.
You're not wrong.
This is real talk.
Straight up, and it's like that's who I want to beat, and he hasn't done these things, and he hasn't won bowl games. So, that's why I'm just like, okay. So, and I want the best for him because I know he was great in San Francisco.
Yeah, great NFL coach.
There. So I want the greatness that people talk about, but I guess I'm more so of the big things for me are Ohio State and like bowl games, and neither have really been. I think. Wait, did we win that Peach Bowl that one time?
I think he had one. I don't think he's won a bowl game. Did he?
I don't think
maybe
so.
He didn't. I thought maybe.
I don't think he's won a P.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I just prove my point. It's just like I want those big wins. So yeah, the records are cool, and I feel like the records is exactly why he got the extension. It's like, we got a positive record. Like, we had good records.
But what is that for Michigan, bro? Like you said, you guys are historically great. It's like you guys should be expecting
exactly, and that's why I'm shocked that we're letting stuff like this, because is this what we consider great now?
Exactly. That's how
we're not winning bowl games. Ohio State think they can talk crazy to us. Like, what is this? Michigan State has the nerve, the audacity to say their names our name in the same breath. Like, and that shouldn't be a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel like as a Michigan fan going there. It just amplified it. So I guess that's how I look at success, bro. I want Ohio State. I want bowl games, and we haven't won those. So
yeah. So we gotta talk about Kobe, right? That's your guy. Yeah. And I'm sure you heard about Kyrie talking about Kobe being a logo.
Yeah.
What you think?
Facts.
I think that would be cool. I guess I saw him post it or whatever, and it was really powerful for what he said. And I guess I really haven't really thought about it, like if he should change or not, and like what the logo is. And I get it, like the league was, is a dominant black league, 75% black. And like, I think it's interesting now. We're in an interesting time, bro. We're like now, like minorities can like demand their rights and their place in things. So, and I was just like, this is interesting. So, I never really thought like, oh, Jerry West shouldn't be the logo. But like, I'm like, oh, if y'all gonna make anybody a logo, I'm glad it's Kobe for sure. I would use a better one than that one he used. Kobe.
That's exactly what I said, bro. Like, not that picture, but
yeah, I was like, yeah, we could use better pictures probably than that.
Like, can we get the one where he did the wood later?
That was like, and I think that was like 2012 Kobe when he was like, you know what I'm saying? That was older Kobe too. So I was just like,
we need Kobe with the fro.
Yeah, something like that. But I mean, honestly, bro, like I guess I haven't really had a thought here or there. But if anybody should be the logo, it should be Kobe, man. And yeah, and I if they do it, bro, they I just hope they do it the right way. So
yeah, I mean there's been interviews where Jerry West was like, I never wanted it. Like if they want to change it, I'm all for it. Like I've never asked for this. I never wanted it. It just happened. And he was like, so by all means, change it.
I think it just says something. It's interesting how like, even, I don't know, man, like the league has, I don't know, the league been black for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Well, do you think, okay, the league's not going to be what it is today if fucking a bunch of Joe Ingles are running around the court, bro. And I like Joe Ingles, but I'm just saying, like, let's, like, what? He's right. Exactly what he said. Like, black kings built the league. Like, that's not.
Bro, it's a only thing we ain't really, and was we really black people aren't represented in, I feel like, is probably every aspects of the team. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all like on the team, but like if you look at like, it's the big thing with like the coaching thing that happened with Minnesota.
Administration.
Exactly. Administration. Like, it's you don't really see many black people in those roles. Even like I would say, working in, my space and probably like, in the actual organization with the league, it's not really many people of color in the league.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like that's a lot for like corporate America, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, minorities face that wherever we are. And, even with, black owned, black dominated spaces, you know what I'm saying? There still are, higher powers that be, I guess you would say, running things. You know what I mean? So, I guess go back to your point. I mean, if I think, making Kobe the thing, it's not only a right thing to do, but it's probably also like Kyrie said, like, culturally, it makes sense.
It does. I mean, what does Jerry West want? Like, what? I mean, he will want.
I mean, he's won some championships, but I think you look at like what built this league. You look at Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, Jordan, and then it's kind of escalated from there. But like Kobe, I think especially with him dying, I think he just is going to have this sense of aura that nobody can ever replace.
Sure.
And I think this is, I don't know, granted, they came like the Kobe Bryant All-Star MVP thing, but I think this is something that they can just take it to the next level, just understanding the commitment that he gave to the game. This can kind of add to that.
I feel like Adam Silver would too. He seems pretty receptive of stuff like this. So, I mean,
very player friendly.
Nice guy, bro. I remember, oh my God.
It's a tall dude.
He looks like a lizard, but he seems like a really cool guy.
Articulate. Like he had this conversation over there. He came to Detroit. He had this talk with Dan one time, and like Dan, I think he might have been running late or whatever. And like I had to like talk to Adam Silver, like keep him busy. And like we was just talking, and bro, I was just like, wow, like you're really nice. And like one time I went to New York with Mr. Gilbert, bro, and like he had me it was like me, Mr. Gilbert, Adam Silver, and I can't think of the other guy. If he's like head of it's not Mark Tatum, but it's one of them other like head of NBA execs. I really can't remember. And it was just us four in the room, and I forgot it was a meeting we were having, bro. And I was just like, and then oh my God, it was like one of the craziest things, bro. Because I think one time I was like writing notes and like I think Dan had looked at me one time. He's like, "Yeah, Javon, what you think?" And I was just like,
"Huh? Come on, like you talking to me?"
But that's the commissioner of the NBA. Like, what do you mean? What do I think? I don't know. Like, but bro, like, yeah, bro. Adam Silver. He's very progressive guy. So I could definitely see something like that definitely coming through for sure.
Dan Gilbert seems like a pretty cool dude too, especially if you're saying he's bringing you on these missions with him to fucking talk to Adam Silver.
That's the homie, man. That guy and like him and like my other like the guy who hired me, his name's like Nate. He was the guy I reported to like do with Dan. Like, bro, I tell Nate this all the time. Like I send Dan maybe a text every once in a while, but like, man, they really changed my life, bro. Like legit, like put me to like a trajectory like I would have never thoroughly imagined.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And I thank them a lot. I'm just like, man, like, because I remember
I live vicariously through you.
I'm screaming, but but I remember I had a catch up with Nate. I was like, we was just talking. I was like, bro, I just really want to thank you. I was like, I love you, bro. And I was like, you really like kind of. Cause I was like, bro, I was out of college. I was out bad. I was like, I don't know what I'm about to do. I was like crying because, you can't find a job after college. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was like, you found me. And like, bro, like I've been to all-star games. I've sat courtside. Like I've done things. I've been on like private planes. Like I've done stuff like that. People like can't say that they've done. And I was like, bro, that's nothing but God. And I was like, bro, that's like honestly nothing but you like giving me a chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Mr. Gilbert, like the dude I worked with, Siegel, all of them are just like great great
That's
people.
what's up.
That's awesome, man. He seems like a cool dude, man. I watched a Machine Gun Kelly interview, and he was like, "Yeah, Gilbert put me on the plane, and he flew me out to like go draft Kyrie." I was like, "Damn, bro, what the fuck?" Like,
That's crazy.
Machine Gun Kelly, yeah, he a Cleveland guy, bro.
Yeah.
He actually has a coffee shop in Cleveland.
I saw the 27 Club. Is that what it's called?
27 Club. It's actually very popular.
Hey, I'm a big MGK fan. I remember arguing with Mo at Champs about how he thought MGK was whack, and then he roasted Eminem in a fucking diss. I haven't talked to you about that, Mo. So what's your take, bro?
So, in other Kobe news, we're not about to do this, bro. Like, we're not about to do this. So, in other Kobe news, since we're talking about rappers, bro, Meek Mill put out a line.
Oh man,
with
bro,
Kobe,
come on.
bro.
Meek, like, it's just so like disrespectful, bro. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
It was very disrespectful.
Like, what? My question is what made you think that like that's the line?
Exactly. Like, of anything you could have said, like that, it was so crude and just like whatever.
And none of your people told you, like, you ain't got none of your boys that be like, bro, that ain't it.
Yeah,
like, that ain't like you need to have somebody that's gonna be honest with you. That's gonna
Too
be like,
many
bro,
yes
don't
men,
put
man.
that shit out.
Yeah,
Yeah, literally.
Same with fucking what's his name, the new Uzi with the fucking who did no one say, bro, you look like an idiot with that shit in your fucking face, bro. Like
You want to be Vision, leave him alone.
people are like,
You wanna
yo,
be
bro,
Vision.
that's dope. Like, no, that's fucking stupid, bro. Like,
You just jealous because he wanted to be Vision,
No.
and he wanted to have one of the Infinity Stones in his forehead. Leave him
bro.
alone.
And then he puts a voice memo on Twitter and goes, y'all just jealous that I got everything on my face I ever wanted, and y'all don't have nothing in your face. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, man.
That is funny. I didn't see that. That's hilarious.
Like, dude.
Oh man, yeah. Meek's very disrespectful, bro. And I think Vanessa Bryant's reply to him was nothing but class.
It was.
It was really great. And I don't know, man. Hip hop is in a very weird space.
I agree.
Really just weird space, and I feel like they let a lot of people in the culture who shouldn't be in the culture. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine comes to mind. Like,
well, do you guys think it's SoundCloud? Because I feel like that's given this platform to these people to make these SoundCloud hits, like Tekashi and these dudes, and then it's like, because I don't like Tekashi or any of these new dudes, and I'm just listening. I'm like, bro, you have no lyrics. Like, you guys are fucking absolutely whack, and it's like you get this.
I don't want to blame SoundCloud because I feel like SoundCloud has given a platform to people. Like it definitely gave a platform to. I remember like Drake stuff used to always be on there. Chance's stuff used to always be on there.
Yeah, his first album, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to say like SoundCloud was necessarily the tool, but I just think like we got a lot of just lame people just giving the wrong stuff attention. And like I just feel like this generation is focused on the wrong thing. Like social media has a lot to do with that. Just
Definitely.
where we are as a culture, you know what I'm saying, has a lot to do with that. And so with that, like you got a lot of people who just do and say anything for clout, do or say anything because they know what to get clicks, know what to get views. You know what I mean?
For
in all actuality, that's marketing. You know, it's to get clicks to draw people's attention. But it's like now we're in this. It's funny because like I feel like we're in a point in time where like now it's not as traditional, and people really do be wild and can say anything they want. But if you get out of line and say something too crazy, you'll get checked and canceled.
Yep.
Fast, and in a hurry. So, and then you can also do something and people will totally forget it. And so we're just in a very,
very
weird space in just society, bro. So that Meek Mill, I don't know what he was thinking when he said that. Pooh Shiesty low-key said something too, but it didn't get as much. He said something about like, when I touch down to LA, it's gonna go down like a chopper or something like that. So I don't know what's going on with rap, even though I do like Pooh Shiesty. That Back in Blood song is fire. But Meek Mill out of line, bro. Out of line.
Way out of pocket.
For sure, man. Fucking crazy. It's just, and he's not even, and I like Meek. My boy Ricari, shout out to Hot Takes. I listened to your guys' podcast today, another Champs boy. He said like Meek was whack to begin with. I like Meek's old stuff. It's just these new rappers, man. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to get your guys' take on it. It's like, I feel like everything's more about production now. And like these people can just put out absolute shit lyrics. And it's just, if it's bumping, it's bumping. But like, I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you have to say, bro. Like, I'm into that type of rap. Like, and it's just today, everything is just, I can't even understand what you're saying, half of you. And like, I don't know. It's just, it's hard for me to vibe with, bro.
That's a new trend though. That's like the really new trend. Like that's and I remember when remember when Cole, what was Cole album when he was calling all that out and people was mad at him. People was trying to cancel
Fire
Cole.
Squad on Forest Hills Drive.
Forest Hills Drive, and did he do it on KOD 1985? I'm alive.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Let me talk to you, young man." Like, bro, like and people tried to cancel him for that. So we just in a weird time, like these Gen Zers, these TikTokers, like. Even if you get on TikTok, I get on TikTok, I'm like, ooh, y'all are weird. Like, what are y'all doing? That's who these artists make it for, bro. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I think you even have like y'all know I'm an older individual and I like older rap individuals, but like even Kendrick was calling people out. Like, if you're not gonna bring your best, he called out Big Sean, Eminem, J. Cole.
That's one of the hardest verses in rap history, bro.
He called every last single one of them out and was like, if you're not gonna bring your best, don't step to the mic.
What was that song? Control, right? With Big Sean and
it was Big Sean's own song. And
right. And he called him out.
On the song.
Called him out.
If I was Big Sean, I would have had to redo my verse, or I wouldn't even
like, wait a minute.
I wouldn't even let nobody do that on my track. Like, that's crazy.
But you got to, because it's just like what Kanye said with Nicki's verse on Monster. Right? Like, cause Nicki snapped on that, bro. But he like, if I can't pull her out because she snapped. Like, we just gotta make sure we come to the table and snap with her, even though they didn't match her.
Nicki snapped on that track too.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's fucking crazy.
Let's get into your shit though, Ethan.
What?
Let's get into boxer.
Next? Oh, all right, man.
Boxer.
Fuck, man. Okay, well, Saturday we got Canelo. Right? I don't know if you're a boxing fan, Javon, but
I know of people, but I can't say like I'm necessarily a boxing fan for sure.
Okay, all right. We'll gloss over it quickly.
I know Canelo though. Who Canelo fight?
That's a good question, Javon. It's a his name. What's his name? Avni Yildirim. The dude's not ranked top 10 in the super middleweight division. He was knocked out by a dude named Chris Eubank Jr., who's a pretty decent fighter, but he's nothing special. And that's kind of my point with it, man. It's like, fucking Canelo, bro. You're listed as the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, bro. Like, no one wants to see you fight these scrubs anymore. Like, you need to be Floyd status, championship outs only, like towards the end of his career. No more of these scrubs. And he put out an interview recently where he was like, I don't care. Like, everyone's going to have a complaint about who I fight anyways. It's been my whole career. And it's like, yeah, we will have. You're right, bro. No one wants to see you fight these dudes that no one's heard about, bro. From here on out, you're the number one pound for pound fighter. We want to see you fighting the best of the best. It just pisses me off, bro.
You don't feel like, I feel like people used to say that about Floyd though, that Floyd ain't used to fight nobody. Like,
see, for sure.
Point, it was like a point where people was like, bro, Floyd, who are you fighting right now? I feel like because it's at a point, I feel like in boxing at least, there's only so many people you can fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how many times you want to fight the same dude over and over again? There's only so many times you can do it. But I don't really know, dude. But Canelo, how old is Canelo now?
I don't know. He's probably mid-30s, I'd say. Right?
Mid-30s now?
I don't even think he that. I think he's early 30s.
Okay.
Gotta be, right? Because when he played,
I think he maybe like 31 or something.
He was a young cat.
Young boy.
Yeah.
The thing with Floyd, though, and I'm like the biggest Floyd apologist, so maybe I'm a little biased, but like Floyd fought more world champions than anyone in the history of boxing. So it's like,
yeah, Canelo 30.
And Floyd schooled Canelo. Like Floyd made Canelo look like it was like, bro, this is baby work. Like
I was watching some of like Floyd's videos, like literally like on Twitter like a couple days ago, and like they were just breaking down like just his defensive technique, just
best ever,
bro. Able to just dodge and just able to do all that, bro. It's like what, like.
It's just another day in the park for him, bro. Like, it's nothing, you know. I miss him fighting, man. And like, so I wanted to get your take on that because I know you've probably heard like the Paul brothers are fighting that UFC fighter, Jake Paul, and then Logan Paul's fighting.
Floyd fighting him, right? The older brother, ain't he?
Yeah, the bigger one. Yeah.
I just don't get it. I really hate the Pauls. I mean,
me too, bro. That's so.
And that's the thing. Like, that's the thing I be talking about. Like, we just be letting these people in the culture, and it's just like. What do they bring?
Nothing. It's disrespectful to the sport, first of all. When Jake Paul's talking about, hey, I'm going to be the best prize fighter in the world. Like, motherfucker, you haven't even fought a boxer yet, bro. You fought another YouTuber And Nate Robinson, he's never boxed, bro. Like, quit talking about how you're a boxer. Like,
and he be like doing like these little stunts on Instagram and Twitter. And I remember I even commented on his Instagram. I'm like, bro, you weird. Just like, you know, I'm like, bro, when I get moved like that, I just have to let him know. I'm like, bro, you're weird. Like, it's just like, why?
It's all clout.
And why are we letting YouTubers? Because that's what's bring y'all money. Like, and it's sick. Like, yeah, money run the world. Money, that's what it's gonna be. But like, we've gone to the point where we just letting these just like, who are they? And like, we just letting them box. Like, why Floyd? Like, why you boxing him?
Because
like,
he gonna get a mad ass check for it.
I don't even care. It's just
like, Floyd about his money though. You know Floyd about his money. Floyd not gonna pass up no money on some easy money too.
What if Floyd mess around and get like knocked out though?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Who's sanctioning this fight? He's like 60 pounds heavier, and he's a six. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, Logan huge. Like
that's a big dude. He like 6'2", 210. That's a big boy.
And Floyd is literally small. Like Floyd is like, is he 5? What is he 5'5"?
Like, 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", maybe. I don't know what
he like 5'8", like 135. Floyd ain't that big.
But yeah, what if he catches Floyd in the corner and just starts fucking barraging
That's what
him?
I'm saying. Like,
sure.
You're not hurt. Floyd can't be hurting for money because, like, when I see on Instagram, you can't be hurting, and like I imagine he has like sponsorship dollars for days. So you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like, why invite them? Why let them in? Like, why do it?
I agree, bro. Because I'm a purist like boxing fan, so I'm just saying, like, why is like these are the top grossing fights right now in boxing? The fucking Paul brothers, bro. Like, really?
Paul brothers.
It's because they have that. It's that following, though, right? Like they have such a big following. Floyd knows they have a following, and Floyd like, fuck. Well, I'm gonna take advantage of it. Mm-hmm. You know, Floyd get 100, get damn near 100% of everything he bring in. There is no middleman with Floyd. It's Floyd himself. He's a fucking marketing genius.
Floyd is a genius at boxing and marketing, bro. Like, and you can make fun of him all you want, like Charlemagne and 50 about how he can't read, he's not educated, whatever, bro. The dude is a genius.
He get checks though. He get way more checks than they do.
Yeah,
I definitely agree.
Do you guys remember when 50 put out that ALS Ice Bucket Challenge for Floyd? And he was like, if you can read one page out of a Harry Potter book.
That shit was hilarious. That shit was like 50.
He goes, fuck the bucket of ice.
50 is the ultimate. Like, he will listen. That's one person I would never.
50's a G, bro. He's top 5 for me. Rappers all. I love 50. He's a god to me. I love 50, bro. That best debut album that's ever existed was Get Rich or Die Trying.
I'll give you some of that. I'll give you that.
And the movie was fire, but whatever.
I definitely give you that.
I haven't really watched Power. I don't know if you guys watched that, but I miss you in rap, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Don't get me started on Power.
Come on now. What chapter?
Was like fire, bro. Power started off so great. Oh my god, you done got me my Power back. Power is Snowfall is what Power could have been, and I say this in essence of what if y'all watch Snowfall, do y'all watch Snowfall?
I don't. Go ahead.
Snowfall is amazing. It's great, and I don't see it slowing down at all. And it's season 4, right?
Season 4. Yeah,
I don't see it slowing down at all. Power stopped being good season 3-ish, maybe.
You can go ahead and say 2.
I'm trying to be nice.
You can say 2.
I'm trying to be nice because like, and then the thing about it is like Power, then even with season 2, like it wasn't even good all the way through. Like it had its episodes, but like I was like, ugh, like what? And then Power just got absolute awful. Like Power, literally, I think 95% of the Power audience could agree they was just watching Power just because they invested so much into that show. And I am the front runner of that to say that. Because I was like, bro, I really hate Power.
I gotta put so much time into it.
Bro, I invested so much time into figuring out like what's gonna happen to Ghost. I'm like, bro, I gotta figure out what happened now. I gotta know. I don't understand why Tasha going to jail, but I still gotta understand why Ghost is about to die. Like, and bro, Power could have been so great. I don't know what 50 was thinking. Like that turned me off. I don't even watch the show with Tyreek. I don't even know what's good. I don't even know. I might watch the one with Tommy. I ain't gonna lie, no cap, because I really love Tommy's character.
That character is dog.
That character is dog, and it would be really hard to mess that up. But I don't see it out of range. But bro, yeah, Power could have been so great. It could have been one of the best shows ever. And then they was on Stars. Stars was a dying network. That also helped it out too, because Stars also wasn't available on like all the cable channels. But man, they could have really had the juice like Snowfall, bro. Snowfall is in season 4 and going strong. I don't see Snowfall stopping at all.
I'm about to check that out.
Yeah, you need to try Snowfall. Snowfall is perfect.
It seems to be like that's the thing with a lot of these TV shows that catch fire, right? Like I don't know if you guys watched but you remember like The Walking Dead, like 10 years or whatever, 5 years ago was like the biggest show on television.
It was.
And then it like season 3, I was like, I'm done with this shit, bro. This is
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad's the best show of all time, bro. I don't like
Breaking Bad is crazy.
Breaking Bad's amazing.
I think I started watching it like right before the last season came on, and I caught up right as it was the finale to the final episode ever, and I watched it live with like everybody. Bro, Breaking Bad was one of the best shows I watched. But I will have to say the best television show ever is probably The Wire. I gotta give it to The Wire.
Come on.
The Wire is good.
Hands fucking down. There is nothing. Game of Thrones, none of it. I ain't even watch an episode of Game of Thrones. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
The Wire.
Game of Thrones. So I tried Game of Thrones in the first episode, like the sisters fucking the brother. I was like, bro, what's going on, bro?
Y'all, okay. Yeah, bruh. All right. And I would be with y'all because I was on the same tip, bruh. Look. I was on the same tip with Game of Thrones, bro. But bro, I sat and watched Game of Thrones, and I know it's a lot of seasons, bro, but it literally don't get bad to the last season. Game of Thrones is probably my number 2, no cap. Okay. Game of Thrones is one of the best television shows I've ever watched. And if you need to watch an episode to be like, all right, I'm gonna get this a chance, season 6, Battle of the Bastards. Watch it. I promise you will be like, all right, I'm about to start this over. I promise you. Watch Battle of the Bastards, and you're gonna come back and be like, oh, Javon, you was right. I should have got this. Battle of the Bastards is the best episode of a television show I have ever seen in my life. I mean that on everything. You have to watch it. Battle of the Bastards is one of the best television shows ever, bro. I promise you. Best episode ever made, bro. Mo, if you got a better one, you can let me know. But bro,
I think The Wire
crazy.
So The Wire, when they had it was just that season with them little kids.
Season 3.
Dog. Like that was probably my favorite season of that whole entire thing, bro.
Yeah.
And I had to
on there.
And I don't know what episode, but like that, like matter of fact, it was when that little boy killed Omar? That may have been because it was just so like out of all the fucking people that's gonna go and kill Omar.
Omar, it was him. And Omar was Omar.
Nigga, they was running.
Yeah, I can see that. Battle of the Bastards still killed that scene 20 times.
That's fair. That's fair. I get it too. That's fair.
I feel like it's that because like The Wire meant so much to us. We like, oh, that
right.
What? He killed Omar? But bro,
right.
Battle of the Bastards is literally a show for Game of Thrones. When people tell me they don't like it, I literally have shown like several people that episode and they've gone and watched Game of Thrones.
I'm about to check it out.
I am too, bro, because like I said, I watched that first episode and was like, what the fuck is going on with this shit, bro? Like,
It's very weird. It's old and it's like incest. And you're like, bro, what am I
watching? I was like, what the fuck is going on?
But bro, the story is amazing. Oh my God.
Okay.
It's a ride and it's really good. So you should definitely check it out. Definitely check it out, bro. But that's HBO. HBO just makes great content.
They do, because Insecure is my shit.
Ooh, Insecure, Sopranos. I don't know if y'all watch what's Zendaya's show on there? Euphoria.
Oh, Euphoria. That's a dog-ass show. I just started watching that. I just started watching that.
Did y'all watch Tiger Woods documentary? Tiger Woods documentary.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I haven't watched it.
Speaking of which, man, that's crazy, man. Like, this has got to be the end, right? Like, I can't see. Yeah. That shouldn't be the conversation. Like, it's good that he's okay and whatever. But, you know, like, I hope that he's fine. But that's probably it.
You think it's the end for his golfing career?
I would see. That's the thing. So when he won his Masters in 2019 on my birthday, I cried. Side note, but Stephen A. came on the next day and they were like, "Will he catch Jack Nicklaus and won 4 more majors?" I'm like, "No, he's not gonna win 4 more majors, bro. Like let's just appreciate what he just did."
Yeah.
It's just I don't see him, man. His body like was already so broken down, and now this like we don't even really know the full extent of his injuries. I'm just like appreciative that we got to see him as he was, bro. He's the GOAT. He might not be the most accomplished, excuse me, but that doesn't matter to me. Like his career or his span of dominance from the early 2000s was just is the greatest golfer that's ever lived. Like,
Yeah. I think like what was crazy and what was baffling was people were talking as though like he had died.
Yeah.
Like Tiger, like he's still alive, bro. Like let's can we just be thankful for the fact that he's still here?
Yeah.
Right. And I think what's gonna be really cool and what I really hope this happens. So over the next 10 years is once his son comes into the pros, and if his son can have that same type
have
of
you
ride,
seen him play, bro? It's
I haven't seen him play.
Go look it up. So they played in a son-father like pro
I know they
and he
did that,
was.
yeah.
I'm looking at this kid like, bro, I'm never gonna be this good. This dude's like fucking 8 years old. I'm like, it's
crazy.
and he's doing the fist bump when he hits the putts. I'm like, bro, he's fucking Tiger. Like this is.
I saw them matching. I was like, that's fly. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both doing the Tiger stare, just walking down the fairway. I'm like, oh shit, bro. Like,
but definitely practice.
Like, yeah, people just I think Tiger is his legacy is already set in stone, right? So anything would have done from here anyway wouldn't have. I don't think it would have altered it that much. Maybe if he would have reached, but he didn't need to be really kind of considered where he already was as far as a stature in golf and just a stature in sports history. You know what I mean? Like you knew when it came to Sunday, he had that red on, you were screwed.
that's
like
my
they
coworker said, bro.
They literally had stats that showed that like if you were ahead of Tiger and he was in the same putting group or if he was in the same hitting group as you, your score dropped by like I believe like 1 point just based on the fact that he was in the same group as you.
Yeah, man. Crazy. It's my coworker was saying the same thing, bro. In those early 2000s, it's like, you know, like same, yeah, he's down, whatever. He needs to sink a 20-foot putt. It's like, you just knew, it's like, he's Jordan, bro. Like he's delivering.
It's surprising you didn't say LeBron, but it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Got it! What does that mean? No. Hang on. What do you mean by that? I want to hear what you like. What
you said he was Jordan. You ain't say he was LeBron.
I never, bro. What are you talking? So I'm trying. What are you trying to catch me in right now, bro? I've told you before.
You in your own unsubconscious mind just knows that Jordan is the greatest because you just said he's like Jordan.
No, I think so. First of all, we've had this argument, Javon, just to clarify for you. I don't think it's right of me as a 22-year-old. I just judge on what I've seen. I didn't watch Jordan in real time. So like LeBron's the best player I've ever seen. We've had this argument before, Mo. Like
argument.
Yeah, but like here's the thing. Like I've never, and we talked about this an episode or two ago. Like I've never thought LeBron's had that Kobe or Michael mentality of like down by whatever, like give me the ball, I'm gonna shoot over 3 people. LeBron's always gonna make the best basketball play. Like that's just how it is, bro. Like
I'm just fucking with you. It was just a good moment.
I respect you for that, though. I feel like a lot of people, including myself, just automatically like call Jordan the GOAT, and like visually, probably. From what I recall, I think the only thing I remember is like MJ's like last championship. You know what I'm saying? Like from when I was a kid, like little, but like I can't say I definitely haven't seen his whole career. I've seen more of his Washington Wizards career than my Chicago Bulls career.
Okay.
Growing up, I definitely debated like, yo, Jordan's definitely the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I respect you for saying like, yo, I didn't even see him play, so how can I go on to go? I witnessed LeBron. And I respect you for that. Like I
can only talk about what I've seen, bro.
Argument, yeah, and I respect that. I don't feel like a lot of people make the argument.
And you got to think, bro, every career is circumstantial, right? I heard Kareem say this, and I've always said this, so I respected him, and I was like, fuck yes. Like, bro, like, Jordan had Phil Jackson and, you know, his whole thing. Kobe, too, like, started with Shaq and Phil Jackson. Like, where did LeBron get this basketball knowledge from, bro? Like, just starting from nowhere, and, like, just, like, he came out of fucking high school, fucking scrub players, and he just did what he did. It's just, like, he didn't have the same... Every career is circumstantial, and like just to see what LeBron's done with like not having a Hall of Fame coach is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's bro. I don't think nobody can answer LeBron greatness.
No, I would never kind of question his greatness, but if I'm trying to match his greatness with Jordan, I'm gonna take Jordan. But like I told Ethan this, I would give LeBron. He's my number 2. I put him over Kobe. And me and Ethan was kind of surprised by that.
I was like, what?
But I would put him over Kobe because I don't know if Kobe could have done some of the things that he's done, like get some of the teams that he's gotten to the finals. I don't know if Kobe could have done that.
I don't know, man. I think especially since Kobe died, and like, bro, like literally, like when Kobe died, that I couldn't even describe like how I felt. Like I remember I low-key worked from home the next day because like, bro, like I was like so hurt. And I think I'm at a place where like comparing people, bro, especially I think now with like the Jordan, LeBron, Michael conversation is like, I think I'm at the point where I'm just like, bro, I think I appreciate what all of them has done. And like, I can't even compare him no more, bro. Especially now. I think it's now definitely because like, Kobe's passed away. He's gone. So now it's at the point, bro, where it's just like, I don't even think I can like put 1, 2, 3 anymore, bro. Like I think they're all like my GOATs. And like, I've just now recently, like, just out of pride, like said LeBron my GOAT. But like, I got to a point where obviously, we were in the point where we had to put Kobe and Jordan versus LeBron. But like now I'm at a point where LeBron's so great, bro. It's like you can't even deny it. Like
no, exactly.
He bro, when he retired, he's 100%. He's gonna go down as the greatest player of all time. Like I'm sorry, but like
that's how we're gonna wrap this
apologize.
episode.
You don't gotta apologize.
And it ain't even to you. It's just to all y'all millions of fans out there. It's just like Bron really might go down as the greatest player of all time, and we so busy picking him apart and debating against who this, who that, bro. And like, bro, I now I'm in the point where it's like, bro, I'm just appreciating watching this man play.
That's right.
Because we never gonna see this again. We're never going unless people like start letting robots or like subhuman. I really don't think we're ever gonna see someone excel like LeBron for this long. Because think about it, bro. When has LeBron not been the top 5 player, top 3 player in the league? What, his rookie year? Maybe his second year. After that, you can make the debate. He's been the greatest in the game. In the league at that time, 13. He been in the league 15 straight years, bro.
Yep.
You can't even say that about Kobe. You can't even say that about Jordan. Jordan started off rough.
I would say no, he did not start off rough. Don't do that,
bro. So Jordan was a top 5, top 3 player his first 2-3 years in the league.
After his rookie year, are we like about to? I'm not about to do this. I'm not.
Okay.
We can extend it, Mo. Mo's got to go, but we can keep going.
The thing that messed him up is he went to the Wizards. He shouldn't have went to the Wizards. He should have also.
I would say this.
He should have just been great. He came back and still was averaging 20-some points a game, which is great being out of the league that long.
The nigga was like 40.
LeBron kept his body up and stayed in the league continuously and still putting up Magic Johnson crazy triple-double numbers and going to the finals 8 years in a row.
And it'll be the all-time leading scorer.
8 years in a row, you're playing. You get what? 2 months off basketball? 3 months?
Yeah. He's a cyborg, bro.
Bro, with 2 different teams.
Now he's been 3. He's the first
what? Or was it 3? It was 3.
Now he's got 3 Finals MVPs of 3 different franchises.
Bro, it don't make sense, bro. That don't make sense.
And
but I will say that Jordan 6 for 6 in the finals is nuts, and I think that's what keeps Jordan where he's at. And also, I mean, we worked at champs. What Jordans are.
Yeah, the shoe for sure.
LeBron would never. Well, I don't think LeBron would have that effect.
I mean,
he can't. No,
he got a couple of. LeBron got a couple of shoes that I think are like the 7s.
Oh my God, we can't. Okay, Mo, you gotta go. But
I gotta go because I gotta go to dinner. But
God damn, the 7s are the coldest fucking LeBrons that's ever existed.
Hands down.
Damn it, Mo. All right, that's how we're gonna wrap it. Fuck you,
Javon,
Skip Bayless. LeBron will be the greatest ever. Javon, we'll have to have you on again. Thank you. You're our first guest in Catchweight history, bro. So we appreciate you, man.
It, boys. All
right, man. You guys have a good night.
Have a good night. Yes, sir.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you guys. See ya.